Hey guys, and welcome to this module. So in this module, we would be talking about the core developer terminal setup. So this particular module is basically the heart of the developer setup, where we would be talking about some of the core concepts of how to customize the terminal, how to make the terminal a memory efficient terminal, and how to install different packages like Brew, Homebrew, npm, yarn, package managers, and all the other different essential packages that needs to be installed within the Mac for we developers to get started working, right? So let's get started with the basic setups that is being involved. Okay, so the first thing is let's open Brew install. So this is the first thing that we would be installing it up. So we'll be copying here, and then we would be opening our raycast. We would be using terminal here, and then we would be pasting the same thing here. We have to now enter the password. We have to enter the system password here. Now it is ready to install all of these packages, and it's asking to press enter or return to continue. So what we'll do is we'll press the enter. So now it would start to install all the essential modules within the Mac system. So it might take some time. So what we'll do is we'll wait for a certain time to get it finished. Okay, all right. So now we have certain options of completion here, which it says like installation is successful. Then we have the next steps. So we need to run these commands in your terminal to add Homebrew in your path, right? So let's open terminal here. So we might have to run these commands. So let's run each one of them one by one. Okay, so now we have already run all of these three commands which it said. So now we might have to quit the app. We might have to quit the terminal from here and then reopen it back again. Okay. So now if I type anything and if I press tab, so I would see like there are two options coming up, right? Whether it's break or brew. So we can say that brew is now installed. In order to check that, let's check its version. So now we can see that Homebrew with version 5.0.7 is installed on our macOS. So now if I go to CD, it will go to my root directory. If I check with what is my present working directory, it would go towards my root directory here, showing the path. So now let's try to see if I go here and then I got a z profile here. Let's try to open and see what all the options that we have. So now we have run this command that got added here, right? So we can close this. So we might have to add certain configurations for the Z profile. So let's add Z profile customize, and then we might have to check any one of the article where it says to customize. So for simple modifications to ZSH prompt, you can type these values in the ZSSRC. So let's go to the Finder again. Let's go to let's open here again, and let's try to add this here. Okay, so now let's quit this. So let's quit the terminal again and let's try to open it. Okay. So now our terminal is set to get installed to any of the software using Brew command. So the first step for vDeveloper is to install the Visual Studio Code. So we can say like Brew install Visual Studio Code. Okay, so this is basically the command for the Visual Studio Code. So once we click here and once we press enter, so it would automatically get installed. That is, the Visual Studio Code would be getting installed automatically on your applications folder. So for me, the Visual Studio Code is already installed. So you guys can start with this code and install the Visual Studio Code. So that's all for this video. So in the next video, we would be seeing for all the other different packages that needs to be getting installed for better terminal and for better developer experience.